What was going through your mind in the closing stages there as you closed out one of the biggest wins of your career?
Everything but darts. Everything but darts. Listen, if I'm going to stand up there and think about darts, I'm going to miss. And the only thing, I had a text message from my girlfriend 10 minutes before, not to worry and just to play and enjoy yourself, and it paid off because that's going through my head.
You are held together with string and spit and all sorts of stuff. Your hip is in danger of popping out. You're a walking wounded man, and you've just gone and put in that kind of display. That is some effort.
Now listen, Michael didn't play like Michael did yesterday. Michael was 110 yesterday, and Paul Nicholson was brilliant, I think. And Michael just destroyed him. So for me, walking up there today was expecting the worst. Come out with the best. I'll take that all day long.
You've just ended the world number one's 4-year unbeaten reign at the European Championship. Where does this rate in terms of moments in your career?
One of the best. The best one is obviously Phil at the Grand Prix, and that changed my whole life, that win. You know, we've moved on 2-3 years now, and with Modus and what I'm doing and what they're doing for me, I wouldn't want to change that for the world. And this one, yeah, he's number one. He's the best dart player in my eyes at the moment in the world. And to beat him, it's a triumph. And I'm going to take it. I'm going to live it. I'm going to go back now, chill out, sleep, and see what happens tomorrow. Because you can't just base one win, one game, on how you're playing. You don't work like that.
You've talked a lot of time. You're the only dart player, I think, Steve, who said in interviews, admitted, I'm mentally weak and I need to improve on that. That performance there, particularly when Van Gogh in the second session made it 5-all, to come back out firing and win that game against the world number one, that takes a lot of mental toughness, doesn't it?
In my head, I was 4-1 in the first session. Why can't I do it again? You know, he's come out and beat me 4-1 in the next session, but why can't I do what I did in the first session? That's all that's going through my head, and that's what happened. I did that.
You've just beaten the world's best player. If you can beat MvG, you could beat anybody left in this tournament, and there are decreasing numbers of games between you and the title, Steve.
True, but I need to up my game a little bit more than that, because Michael really didn't play like Michael does. That's fact. Michael's not Michael tonight, and I've got lucky and beat him. And yeah, I'm not saying I didn't play well. I did. I took my chances when I need to take my chances, but a 96 average ain't going to win you this title.
What can you achieve in this game, Steve? Because you've been playing this game for a long, long time, but it's only really in the PDC the last 2.5 years where you've started to threaten to win titles, and you haven't got close to winning one of these big ones as yet. Not as close as you could be this weekend.
No, I mean, my best run in any televised event was, well, let's say televised, European finals, semi-finals 3 times, and European tour. Other than that was the Worlds in the last 16, and that, for me, I haven't achieved what I know I can, and I'm going to work.
Do you think the European Tour has helped that? Playing in front of big crowds on big stages against, you know, all of these guys on a regular basis and winning games, getting close to finals and titles?
Yeah, I mean, that was only a matter of time, that, because I've played Michael before, I've been 3-0 up, and then obviously he's come out and trounced me, but it's all experience, and you take it and you put it in your pocket and you save it for later, and then you go ahead and you do what you do.
How are you came into this having played Michael 11 times and lost every single one. How do you just put that in a box and forget about it and allow yourself to play the darts that you did in spells in that game?
Last 11 times don't mean nothing. This is the time you need to do it. The next 11 is the most important, not the last. Don't think about the past. Past can't win you nothing.
The past can't win you nothing, but the next couple of days, Steve, could be the biggest of your darting career. Are you ready to potentially be a PDC major champion?
I'll let you know on Sunday.
That is a cop-out answer, and you know it, Steve.
It is, but I'm gonna play every game as it comes, and we'll see how it goes.
You've earned that. Congratulations, a phenomenal achievement.
Cheers, Dan.